Hello everyone, our group will talk about leadership and interpersonal skills. We will discuss from these 6 aspects.
Introduction. Good morning everyone. Today I will introduce leadership and interpersonal skills and my case study leader. First, leadership means the ability to influence, guide, and inspire others to achieve shared goals. And interpersonal skills include communication, empathy, teamwork, and relationship management. These two are closely connected because interpersonal skills help leaders build trust, motivate team members, and solve conflicts in a positive way. In modern organizations, leaders also need to understand followers' needs, give support, and create a good working environment. For my case study leader is Chunlan Jiao. She is a lecturer in early childhood education at Suzhou Institute of Technology. She has a master's degree in applied philosophy, and she is also a national level 2 philological conclusus. Her research focuses on special education and child development, and she has strong achievements such as funded projects and academic papers. Overall, she shows how leadership and interpersonal skills are important in education and teamwork.
Now let's move to our literature review. First, leadership concepts and theories. At its core, leadership is the process of influencing others toward shared goals. Transformation leadership, in particular, focus on inspiration and motivation. Importantly, leadership isn't just about position, it's rooted in personal influence. Next, interpersonal skills in leadership. In academic setting, leadership enhancing collaboration. Influence here is often informal, not heretical. With leaders guiding others through their knowledge and experience. Third, leadership in the university context. Key skills including effective communication, empathy, and understanding, emotional intelligence, and relationship management. Finally, leadership in this case study. We are looking at academic leadership in higher education shared by a psychology background with a strong focus on mentoring and student development. Let's look at our research method. First, we used a qualitative approach with a case study method. Second, we select one academic leader through group discussion. Third, we conducted an independent interview using a structured interview protocol. The interview lasted about 30 minutes. Finally, we analyzed the data through transcription and the meta-analysis. Research objectives. The first one, to discuss the advantages of being a leader based on the experience of the case study leader. The second one, to discuss the challenges of being a leader according to the experience of the case study leader. The third one, to discuss the skills needed to be a leader based on the experience of the case study leader.
Our case study focuses on Ms. Zhao Chunlang, who is a senior lecturer in the Department of Early Childhood Education at the Suzhou Institute of Technology. She has an academic background in applied psychology, which strongly influenced her teaching and interaction with students. In her role, she is involved not only in teaching but also in student supervision, curriculum implementation, and academic support. Suzhou Institute of Technology places strong emphasis on teaching education, applied research, and academic service. Within the university, the School of Teacher Education plays an important role in preparing future educators and supporting educational research. The Department of Early Childhood Education focus on combining theory and practice, which while encouraging collaboration among academic staff. This organization environment supports academic leadership, lectures lead through expertise, cooperation, and contribution. Based on the interview with Ms. Jiao, we summarized her leadership experience into 3 key areas. These include the advantages of being a leader, the challenges he faces, and the skills required to lead effectively in a university setting. In the following area, I will explain the advantages of being a leader based on her real experience. From Ms. Zhang's experience, one major advantage of being a leader is a positive influence on students. Through guidance and encouragement, leaders can help students make clear academic choice and support their long-term development. Another advantage is professional credibility. In a university setting, trust and respect are usually built through expertise and continuous learning rather than the formal position. In addition, leadership helps develop strong interpersonal relationships, as effective communication and emotional intelligence play an important role in collaboration among students and colleges.
Okay, next, I would like to talk about leadership challenges in higher education, particularly from the perspective of early career academics. In practice, we often face 3 major challenges. First, many early career academics work in relative isolation with limited mentorship or professional guidance. Second, institutional resources are often constrained, especially in terms of research funding and publishing support, which can slow academic development. Third, although we may have innovative ideas for teaching and learning, the available tools and systems do not always support these approaches. Together, these challenges can create pressure, uncertainty, and even self-doubt, making leadership in higher education especially demanding at the early stage of an academic career. In response to these challenges, Professor Jiao's experience provides valuable insights. She emphasized continuous learning even under constraints, actively seeking external opportunities, and maintaining a positive and growth-oriented mindset. These practices reflects resilience, which research identifies as a core quality of effective leadership. In addition, her leadership is grounded in 3 key competencies. First is emotionally intelligent communication, allowing her to adapt her approach when working with students, colleagues, or supervisors. Second is strong professional expertise, which builds credibility and trust. Third is psychological resilience, the ability to remain steady under pressure. Ultimately, effective leadership in higher education is not just about guiding others, but about progressing despite limitations and growing through challenges.
Hi everyone, I'm Eddie from the KC. It's clear that first leadership must be supported by solid capabilities and management skills. Only when one's own abilities are strong enough can one gain the trust and belonging of the team. Second, when getting along with superiors, one should keep a calm attitude and communicate naturally. There is no need to be timid due to the difference in position. One should show one's abilities in a relaxed state. Third, no matter what position one holds, one should collaborate with others in a friendly manner and promote work through effective communication. In my future studies and life, I will focus more on enhancing my hard skills and then learn more techniques while getting along with others. I will also accumulate experience and qualities related to leadership in the craft.
Ms. Zhang's ability to build the trust through equality touched me that humble. Our communication is essential for effective cooperation. I plan to apply this by adopting a friend-like leadership style. using emotional intelligence to foster opening dialogue and manage the conflicts.
From the interview, I learned that leadership is about caring for others, good communication, and listening. In the future, I want to be more confident, open to feedback, and improve my communication skills.
Studying Chunlanjiao's professional journey helped me understand that leadership comes from dedication, caring for others, and resilience. Her achievements and mentorship show that leadership is not about a position, but about influence and responsibility. She inspires me to improve my skills, support others, and grow into a responsible professional.
Reflection 5. Ms. Zhao's experience helped me understand that effective leadership comes from expertise, strong interpersonal skills, and emotional intelligence in a college setting rather than formal authority.
From this case study, I learned that strong leadership requires good international skills. Chunlanjiao leads through empathy, communication, and commitment, not just authority. She also shows responsibility and time management by balancing teaching, research, and supervision. I'm impressed by how the support student physiological needs. In the future, I will improve my leadership by listening actively, being more empathetic, and communicating better.
There are some references about leadership. Okay, that's all. Thank you for your listening.